This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
This is Monique Lee from the Afternoons with Monique show. I'm also the owner of Seattle Love Broker, a relationship consulting and matchmaking company. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. to listen to intriguing, informative, and entertaining guests share stories of their past and vision for the future of our community.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Naftali, Rainier Avenue Radio .world. The best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Naftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Come on, right?
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue Radio.world.
Ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika, likas sa aking puso at ika'y maganda sa Pilipinas na aking bayan, lantay na perlas ng silanganan, wari na dito ng
So mga kaibigan, ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili ngayon at inaasahan ko sana si Miles sa mag-o-opening comment, but I don't know, baka may problema sa kanyang internet. Anyway, ito po ang Fil-Am Radio at ngayon po ang meron tayong special guest. And for the first time, si Vicky Navarro is gonna join us sa broadcast na ito. I was hoping that Miles could tell you more about Fil-Am Radio, pero ang programa po natin is internet-based. So you could watch, listen anywhere in the world. Ang special guest po natin ngayon ay si Rannie Raymundo, very well-known Filipino singer. So, huwag po kayong mawawala ang ating programa, broadcast to the internet, to YouTube, to Rainier Avenue Radio from 1 o'clock to 2:30 in the afternoon Pacific Daylight Time, Standard Time, dito po sa Seattle, Washington, USA. So with that, mga kaibigan, ang ating programa always starts with a prayer. and ends with a prayer. Kaya sabayan niyo po ako sa aking maikling prayer. Panginoon, maspasan niyo po ang lahat ng mga nanonood sa aming programa ngayon at mga aming mga volunteers, sa aming mga kaibigan at aming mga guests. Saan man po kayo naroon, nagpapasalamat po ako dahil sa katayuan ko po ngayon. I am on the way to recovery, Lord, and with your guidance, we can have a very productive session today that will be entertaining. Kaya mga kaibigan, stay tuned po because ang ating opening prayer, do you have that, Danielle? Opening song. And I would like Rannie to be in, especially if he's gonna be part of that opening song. Okay. So, Vicky, do you have the list of the playlist for today? Is it Danielle? I was hoping that Miles will be able to do this, and I am not ready to host this. Really, sabi ko, sing it lang. Rannie, thank you for coming. You speak Tagalog, I hope, right?
Siyempre naman, magandang
Siyempre
tanghali.
naman, oo. Alam mo, Rannie, yung programa ito, we have a new co-host of Miles, si Vicky Navarro. So say hi to Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. How are you?
Hi, Rannie. I'm good. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here in Washington.
Then what happened to Miles?
Okay.
What happened to Miles?
I don't know.
She's miles and miles away.
That's a good one.
Hey, Miles. Oh my gosh. Miles, what happened to you?
Oh my God. Australia.
Anyway,
I'm here.
Anyway, everybody's
Good
here.
morning, everyone.
I had to do the opening because it was getting too late, Miles, and I wasn't even ready.
Hello.
Sabi ko kasi, Rannie.
Good morning. Oh my God.
Because I have medyo yung internet ni Miles, medyo huli. But anyway, sabi ko nga, Rannie, you don't know because I am right now slowly recovering. Nagka-COVID ako. So that's why I requested Miles to with Vicky.
As soon as Kuya Bert comes back, I disappear.
Anyway, Miles, let's play the first opening song. Miles, yung opening song natin. Your internet is still messed up.
1+1 kadalasan na suma total kaya may nagbubuntalan. Ang bawat panig hindi naririnig sa daming patong katotohanan ay nadadaig. 2+2 na damay na pati kayo nagkanaloko-loko lumaki na ang bulo. Ang bulong-bulungan na uwi na sa sigawan. Walang tulak kabigin mahirap man o mayaman. No, no. Hey, yeah. Damn. 3+3, yan tayo nadali. Huwag kasi magpadala sa mga sabi-sabi. Si Mare, si Pare, hindi pa huhuli sa mga chismis, sila'y kating-kati. 4+4, sige, away pa more. Yan ang gasolina ng maingay na motor. Ano nga ba ang iyong inaalma? Hindi ba pwede minsay kumalma? Kadalasan na suma total kaya may nagbubuntalan. Ang bawat panig hindi naririnig sa daming patong katotohanan ay nadadaig. 2+2 na damay na pati kayo nagkanaloko-loko lumaki na ang gulo. Ang bulong-bulungan na uwi na sa sigawan. Walang tulak kabigin mahirap man o mayaman. No, no, take
Mukha na nga wala
Wow.
akong resemblance
Uy,
ngayon.
si
I
Ate Miles nawala na naman.
I am
Well,
shocked by the choices of songs of Miles. She really digs like.
Uy,
I
I
was
love
I
it.
was I was I was thinking that she'd pick one of the ballads, and this Miles is groovy.
She is. She
Oh,
is.
she is, huh?
you know, alam mo, uh, Rani,
Apa.
I like your song kasi ano yan para ba yung rap combination ng rap music
Mm.
ngayon. Uso ngayon. Kasi if we were able to watch the Super Bowl,
I
Vicky,
haven't. No, my mom was the one who watched the Super Bowl opening, and sabi niya,
because
you have to watch it, son. Okay, mom, I'm pretty busy. I'll check it out. Ang ganda daw eh. Yeah.
maganda, pero ang ibig ko sabihin, dati-dati ang mga kumakanta, yung mga regular mga songs, hindi ba? Pero during the Super Bowl, karamihan pareho ng style mo sa pagkanta.
Well, this is
Yung
not my
rap
style,
music,
Kuya Bert. This is not my style.
oh, this is
Um,
but
I,
I was just listening to your song. Sabi ko,
yeah,
ang galing
you know,
Yeah.
itong kanta na ito. You know the old saying na in Tagalog we have like a slang, ang tawag nila na onse, no? Parang
Yun ba yun?
yeah, ibig sabihin na
Naloko?
onse, what it really means, yeah, na loko or naisahan, because 1 + 1 is 2, but you know, because of the way, you know, stories travel, a second generation story, people just add and add. So instead of 1 + 1, it becomes 11, you know, and that's how we get into trouble. So that song, actually, I was just playing around because I never stop writing songs, and I like to, you know, I really like to explore. I've been in this industry for over 3 decades now,
Wow.
and I still want to experiment to this day. So I have to reach you know, the younger crowd. I have to speak their language sometimes, you know.
That's exactly right.
We have to develop, you know, still.
Yeah, and you did pretty good with that onse. Now I understand when you, tama ka, because sabi natin, na onse ka na naman. In Tagalog, naloko ka na naman. Yeah.
Paano
That's
ba
a good,
naman ang kwento? Palagi may dagdag na eh. Bago dumating sa, you know, one source, when it reaches the next guy, the next lady, the next guy, ang dami ng mga dagdag bawas eh.
totoo yun. Kaya nakakatuwa nga Yung, when I was 1 + 1 normally, oh my gosh, Miles is back. Miles, can you hear us good? Hello, Miles? Kawawa naman si Miles. Ngayon lang nagkaganyan yan. Normally, it's towards the end. And last time, walang problema. So, what's happening, Miles? Tell us. Na-miss mo tuloy yung onse na awitin ni
Good morning, everyone. As soon as Kuya Bert comes back, I disappeared.
Yeah. Wow. Sabi ko nga kay Miles kanina,
Yeah,
Miles,
yeah.
you and Vicky, this is your show.
Still,
Ako singit-singit lang.
oh
Kasi
dear,
I
still
cannot talk
playing
that
up.
long.
I was
Okay.
trying to.
So we all good now?
For which you were away, I did disappear.
Oh my God.
There she goes again.
There she goes. Anyway, so Vicky, you could start asking Rani some
Yeah.
questions, maybe.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How did you get into music, and is that runs in your family? Or can you tell me a little bit how you were inspired to get into music as a
Okay.
singer, as instrument? Tell me a little bit about you.
Sure. I was born in 1968, and according to my parents, even when I was inside my mom's womb, they always had a radio by her side, you know.
Oh.
Kaya if there are young parents out there, you know, it's a good thing. You know, babies can hear, you know. So I always had that daw beside my mom, and even in the
Kinakantahan ka.
opo, pati daw sa delivery room daw, they linagay daw sa sterilized bag. So apparently, the first sound that I heard aside from my own uha uha uha. There's music. There's music. And I gotta believe that because I remember I have pretty good memories.
Mm.
I can
Mhm.
remember, as far back as 4 years old sometimes. I might forget what I did yesterday, but the one,
Yeah.
50 years ago, I can remember.
Yun
And
ang long-term memory mo, ha?
yes, alam niyo po, minsan, I remember it was a road trip. Dad was driving, and a song was playing, and they were shocked because I was singing along like I knew the words, I knew the
Oh
melody.
my gosh.
And I said, Where'd you hear this? I don't know. So I know it. And the song
Mm.
was There's a Kind of Hush, and
Oh yes, that's my mom's song. Yes.
yeah, and why do I know this? I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's true. And
Mm-hmm.
then I was very lucky, napakaswerte ko. I had very, very supportive parents.
Uh-huh.
At the age of 4,
Mm-hmm.
I had instruments to play, you know.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've always been in love with music. I see something, I bang on it like a. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
now I have a real drum set. I'm in my studio, but I would play with pans and whatever with chopsticks and
Mm-hmm.
just hit on things. And then when I was in high school, I was in LaSalle, and there was this amazing singing group called the Kundirana, and I was out on a date. I was on a date, and the Kundirana was performing, and I said to the girl, my date, next year I'm gonna be part of that band.
Mm,
And so
ayun.
I auditioned, and I became the drummer. And while I was playing drums now, I said to
Mm-hmm.
myself, "Hey, those singers out there get more of the applause." So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
said, next year I'm gonna join the singers. So I auditioned and I joined. And
Oh.
then while I was singing, I said, "Hey, this is
Mm.
a great song. I can write songs too."
Oh,
And I started
yan.
writing, and I
Mm-hmm.
started writing songs, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't stopped since 1983.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
Oh.
I stopped counting after about 5 years ago. I stopped counting. The last count was, believe it or not, 1,000 plus songs.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Did
And
you
just
I was gonna interrupt you. Did you ever write songs for any of those Filipino
oh,
singers?
sure, yes, 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 of course.
Mm.
Like there's
That's
this
really good.
big song that I wrote for my friend and my classmate, Ding Dong Avanzado. I wrote a song called
Mm-hmm.
Tagalog and English. I wrote it for him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
then
so sure
and
who's
then I never stopped.
that's good.
Yeah.
So do you still play you obviously because you have a drum set,
Mm-hmm.
you still play drums, right?
Oh, every single day.
Do you do
I,
you play
I
the guitar?
Yes, it's right beside every single day.
Wow.
Wow.
What is your first instrument that you played?
My first instrument was the drums, of course,
Okay.
and then next door there was a construction happening, and there was this guy playing a guitar. Of course, I
Mm.
was about 4. I didn't know what it was, but I
Mhm.
remember the name of the carpenter. Next door. His name was Lito, and I said, "What is that?"
Hi, Danielle.
Sabi niya, gitara. And
Mm.
that was my first try. And yeah.
Okay. I guess we have a question from one of our listeners from Arving
Hello.
Mendoza. What is your favorite genre of music that you like to listen to and play with? And number two is, who is your favorite artist?
Oh, genre.
So
It's
Irving
my
is a
particular
musician
taste.
also.
I love jazz. I love jazz. That's what I love to listen to. Artists. Oh man, it's gonna take forever for me to name all the artists. But I'm
Yeah.
old school, so
Yeah.
I like Penny
Me too.
Loggins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that my foot the footloose? Is that him?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like Stevie Wonder.
Oh yes.
I like the old Motown. The old stuff. The older
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yep. Those are good ones. Yeah, Irving Mendoza is also, I'd say, a musician. He plays with I guess he played with my son before in one of the bands. That's why
Nice.
he's really interested. Whenever we have a special guest, he always asks, what kind of music they play, what kind of uh, musician they admire and stuff like that. Yep. So I think we have time now, Vicky, for our next song. The
Okay.
only thing I have a little problem is I do not have the playlist that Miles has compiled for
I wonder
today.
what
Mm.
I wonder what are you playing it, Vicky?
No, it's Danielle is playing it. That's who's behind the
Yeah,
Oh,
scene.
why don't you tell us what the song
well,
that you would like?
well,
You know.
I can play it from here.
Oh, ayan.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just play it for you
Yan.
guys.
Why
Okay.
Why
don't
don't
you
Oh,
you,
sing?
so let's do this.
Yeah,
Let's
let's do
just do
this.
this. Why don't you
I'll
just
do
play
this. I'll just
your
play it,
next
and
song?
I'll tell you all about the song. Okay.
Yes,
oh,
very good.
yan,
Now
yan.
I
Okay.
okay. Let me see. Okay. Now, Kuya Bert, you're
Yeah.
recovering from COVID, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank God you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Just January. I'm very very careful. I follow all the protocols, but this thing, this Omicron, came to the
Mm-hmm.
country. I think all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
and bam, just one day meron na rin ako.
Ako
But I
din.
only felt it for one day. I only
Mm.
felt it for one day lang, and so I had to isolate myself. You know,
Mhm.
and in isolation, I was able to write a couple of songs.
Oh, wow.
And I want to share one. I'd like to dedicate this song to couples out there, especially yung mga matagal ng couple. You know what happens, the first months, the first years, they're all very sweet, and then they become too familiar with each other. Through the years, mamaya the other one becomes masungit na and blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, we know the drill, right? So
Yeah.
I thought I'd write something like that.
Okay.
But there's a positive side. Parang the guy is saying, "Bilib ako kasi
Mm.
nandiyan ka pa rin for me. I'm masungit, but you
Yes.
still love me." And she
Mhm.
says the same thing. Anyway, I'll just play it. I discovered this girl. She's a newcomer. I like to collaborate and discover new artists. And this girl is amazing. Her name is Ronica May Mangahas.
Mm.
Lovely face, lovely voice. And I'll play for you now a song called Bilib Din Ako. Here it is.
Believe din
Ayan.
ako. Okay, let's hear it. Veronica, mga oo.
Bilib din ako sa pasensya mo. Anto ako'y sinasakyan mo. Kahit ako'y masungit, di pa rin pumapangit ang iyong pagtingin sa akin. Ay, bilib din ako sa pagtsatsaga mo. Kung sa iba yan, iniwan ako. Alam kong ako ay komplikado at sobra pang suplado. Ano magagawa ko? Ito ako, ngunit kahit ganon, ang pag-ibig ko'y iyong-iyo, hindi magbabago. Hanggang huli, ikaw at ako, wala nang hahanapin pa. Ako ay kontento sa'yo. Ikaw naman?
Bilib din ako sa pasensya mo. Mga hiling ko'y pinagbibigyan mo. Kahit anong pagod mo, sinasamahan mo ko. Manood ng Korean novelang gusto ko. Bilib din ako sa pagtsatsaga mo. Kung sa iba yan ay iniwan ako. Alam kong ako ay makulit, daig pasibulilit. Anong magagawa ko? Heto ako, ngunit kahit ganon, ang pag-ibig ko'y iyong-iyo. Hindi magbabago hanggang huli, ikaw at ako. Wala nang hahanapin pa, ako ay kontento sa'yo.
Alam kong magulo at nakakalito, madalas naglalambingan,
Madalas nagtatampuhan,
madalas meron tawanan.
meron ding iyakan.
Ganyan lang talaga, di ba? Di ba? Ngunit kahit ganon, ang pag-ibig ko'y iyong-iyo. Hindi magbabago hanggang huli, ikaw at ako. Wala nang hahanapin pa, ngunit kahit ganon, ang pag-ibig ko'y iyong-iyo. Hindi magbabago hanggang huli, ikaw at ako. Wala nang hahanapin pa, ako ay
kontento sa'yo.
All right, that Ronica May Mangas. Yeah, lovely girl.
Oh, Ate Mayos, nandiyan ka.
There she is again. And si Kuya Bert naman ang nawala.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy I'm still here.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit more how about your music? Can you tell one message that you'd like to tell your fans while you're here on the radio show?
Well, I'm far from over. I'm a golden boy. I'm 54 now. And I'm really excited because things are opening up again. I just had a concert a few nights ago in Pampanga, and on the 26th, I'll be having one in Tagaytay. I'm far from over. I don't see retirement ever happening. But what I like to tell all those who have supported me all these years is thank you. And you help put food on my table. Those of you who bought my albums before, watch my concert. But my message is it's time that makinig naman tayo dun sa mga bagong mga artists. Let's welcome them. We have to have that sense of pride again sa sariling atin. Of course, the world is really open now. Sometimes now overshadow yung mga talent natin.
Yeah.
Like even here in the Philippines, the younger crowd, they go crazy over anything K-pop, which is a good thing. I appreciate their music, but we have to listen to our own artists too and support
Right,
them.
correct. Right,
Because, I mean,
right.
anong klase tayong bansa kung wala tayong kultura? I think that has changed over the years.
Yes, yes, yes.
A bit too much.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So bringing
I, li-
back
I
the
like
culture.
Yeah, we have to. We have to
Mm-hmm.
really, really, especially the new generation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you are the future.
Right.
Irving asked the question. Have I worked with Martin? Of course, yes, and Pops, and we did a back-to-back concert. Uh, the last time we did that together was, I think, sometime during the 90s.
Mm.
Also, Martin is in Seattle now, huh? Okay.
Oh yes, he was. He was. Yeah, he
Oh,
is. He was. He just recently did a show here in
Is he not?
Seattle.
Did he already perform, Vicky?
Yes, yes, Paul. He was in Oregon and then he came here in Seattle.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great. That's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
that's good. Oh, by the way, we have to interrupt right now because we have to go to our first news break. Okay,
Okay.
so hang in there. Wag po kayong aalis.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not translating the lyrics of Boogie Oogie Oogie for bored Europeans, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Hello, my name is Pastor Derek Lane, and I live and pastor here in the Othello community. I'm vaccinated because I know how illness can hurt the community. As a grandfather, I am boosted to help protect my 3.5-year-old granddaughter who can't be. I don't want to see members of my community die needlessly. And as a pastor, I've had funerals for those who caught COVID, but none from taking the vaccine. If you have questions, need resources, or want to make an appointment, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Kind of nonsense conversation are we having here?
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier. Wait, what's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on the new City of Seattle Community Resource Hub, a one-stop online shop for city resources and information. Supported by the Seattle Department of Neighborhoods, the Community Resource Hub can be found at seattle.gov/resource hub. It's an online portal of city resources, information, and tools to help community members connect and engage with city government and with each other. That is seattle.gov/resource hub.
Hi, I'm Mac McGregor, the host of the You Can Make a Difference show, which airs live every Friday at 12 noon PT time. On the You Can Make a Difference show, we shine a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things to make a positive difference in our communities and in our world. We talk about what inspired them to do the work and what inspires them to keep going, how they got their start, and how you can, if it inspires you, plug into their work. We can all do something that makes a difference. So tune in every Friday at noon to the You Can Make a Difference show with Mac McGregor.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world is your 24/7 digital media hub. Tune in at Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TuneIn apps.
At balik po tayo sa ating programa, Fil-Am Radyo. And I just want to make sure that we introduce our special guest, si Rannie Raymundo po. Isang napakagaling na, he's very talented because he can sing, he could play any of the instruments. At matutuwa kayo at marami siyang mga awitin na kanyang isinulat. And we have, of course, first time, si Vicky Navarro of King County public health. Actually, supposedly, Rani, alam mo, si Vicky, last week was supposed to be her first time on the show.
Mm.
Kaya nga sabi ko kay Miles, humanap ka ng co-host because right now I cannot do much. So we need somebody to help you. And there she is, you know. Ang problema ngayon, si Miles ba nang nawawala? And
It's okay.
if you notice, nawala din ako for a short time, I think.
Yes.
Pero
Yes.
kayo, tuloy-tuloy. And
Yeah,
can you
yeah, we
imagine,
kept going.
kung wala si Vicky, ikaw na lang mag-isa. I don't know what's happening, Ronnie, to be honest with you.
That's all right.
I'm glad that the show must go on kahit wala si
Yes.
Miles, kahit nawala ko. Wag lang mawala si Vicky ngayon. Okay? So that was good. But Vicky is also with the King County Health. So,
Mhm.
meron ka bang words of wisdom, Vicky, before we go back to Ranny about,
Okay.
yung
Yeah, I'll just tell you what I do in the community. I'll just do a brief introduction. Hi, my name is Vicky Navarro. I am with King County Public Health and Linda Han Community Outreach, giving you information around COVID-19, resources, announcements, and events throughout the counties across the state, reporting live from Auburn, Washington. So I do community outreach work, and I support community doing volunteer work, and I feed the community from an agency throughout the state. So I go around from Bremerton, Everett, from Vancouver. So we go all the way around the state feeding our community and providing resources. I also work with King County Public Health, providing health and wellness information, especially during this time of a pandemic. So here I am today giving you information and resources. So I appreciate your welcome here for having me as a co-host with Fil-Am Radio. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I do a lot in the community. I've been volunteering for 16 years. And as I process to who I am today, it's really for me to be where I'm at. I found my calling, and so I cannot stop. And so I cannot stop supporting our community and finding the things that we need in our community. So especially during a pandemic, we found out a lot. We found a lot of things that we need. So, here I am, still here, doing the same thing. And, I appreciate you having me here on Fil-Am Radio. Thank you so much.
Wow,
Thank you,
Vicky.
Vicky.
That's great,
Masipag yan, Randy. Nakita mo naman ang sipag nitong si Vicky.
Opo, at saka hindi lang yan. Some people, still don't know what their calling is. It's always great to to be aware of that calling, to really listen, and that's great.
I think when you do find your calling, you just wake up and you're ready to go. You don't have, because your heart is already into what you want to do. You're not tired every time you do something that you like.
Yeah.
You just keep going and you won't stop. And so here I am still
It's
doing.
not work.
Yeah.
It's not a chore. It's not work. You love what you do.
Yes.
So, Ranny, nasa Pilipinas ka ngayon, di ba?
Opo.
So, sabihin mo sa amin, how is it over there as far as this pandemic is concerned?
Well, Filipinos and anywhere around the world, we're probably the most resilient of people,
Yeah.
Tayo lang yung bansa na yung baha hanggang leeg na nagsiswimming at tumatawa pa yung tao, no? Something that that's our strength. And what I really admire about the Filipinos today is nagkakaroon na ulit tayo ng yung disiplina.
Oh, God.
Marunong na tayo sumunod, no? Sa pila pa lamang, dati nakikita natin nag-uunahan, ano? Ngayon makikita mo talaga nakahali-halili sila, nagbibigayan sa daan. Pagdating sa protocol, sumusunod na mga tao. In the earlier days of the pandemic, nakakita ka pa na nagagalit sa security guard sa mall pag yung hihinga ng ganito. Now talaga they come prepared, with their booster IDs, with their QR code, etc., etc. I was out yesterday, and it looked pretty normal. And when I see normal now, it kind of scares me naman. Parang, hey, aren't we in the pandemic? Why is everybody out here? What are you doing here?
Pero
Pero
naka-mask sila lahat.
Naka-mask naman po.
Oo.
Naka-mask. Yeah.
That's
Sumusunod naman. Opo. It's looking better than the past months. But we're certainly not out of the woods yet. Pero
Yes.
I really see good days coming. Maybe another year or so. I don't know. Pero nasanay na po ako, Kuya Bert. Especially in my line of work, I'm
Yeah.
always out there. But I've learned how to enjoy being in my studio, being at home.
Yeah.
I have totally reset. There's no need for me to go out.
Ikaw ba ay family man?
Yes. All my children are they're done. Graduate, married. Pero hindi naman natatapos ang trabaho ng ama But
True.
I'm done. The graduates. Just waiting for a pause.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So did you write a couple songs while you're, in home, made videos and, during the pandemic, what was it like? What was it like having you doing most of your work at home during the pandemic?
Nobody likes the pandemic, but being able to be in your studio almost 24 hours a day, I mean, I was in heaven. I was in heaven. And I live in a condo, so my mode of transportation is just the elevator. I go a few floors up there, I'm home, and I just go up and down. So for me, being in my studio is it's like being in heaven. So it didn't
Yeah.
bother me one bit.
Can you tell me about a couple songs? Why Can It Be, and then Hanggang Kailan, and tell me how what inspired you to make these songs, and when were these songs made?
Oh, man, why can't it be? That song got me into a lot of trouble.
Oh,
But
I got that. I got that in my playlist, Ronnie.
Yeah,
I got that in my playlist. Yeah.
you have it in your
Like
playlist.
yeah. It is.
Wow,
Yeah.
you have great
Yeah.
taste in music. Well,
Yeah.
that song, I think, I wrote that 1987, I think, in 1987, and it became my biggest hit. I got all the awards imaginable, and very thankful to that song. That song came to be because when I was a teenager, those first love thing. I was very in love with a girl, and only to find out about a year later that it just can't be because she's a she's a relative that I never knew. Like Vicky, you don't know all your cousins, right?
No.
There you go.
No. Yeah.
There you
Because
go.
probably when I go to the Philippines, they're mostly over there in Washington. I hardly have any. So I know I have. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. So
Yeah.
that like the next guy you meet could be your cousin, right?
Yes.
So it was one of those things. So
Mhm.
that's why that prompted me to write that song, uh, among the other songs. Yeah. Naalala ko tuloy.
Uy.
Tapos na yun, ano?
So,
Well, I don't
would you
know.
like to let's play that? Let's play that,
Sige.
Danielle. Why can't it
Oh
be?
man, that song again,
Danielle,
Max.
why can't
Oh.
it be by Rannie Raymundo? Yay. Danielle. What happened to Danielle?
Baby, please don't get me wrong. I'm not to blame, but you see, you got my mind spinning.
There you go. Danielle, Why Can't It Be by Rannie Raymundo. What happened?
You came along and the wrong place.
Well, I don't know what happened to Danielle. It was in my playlist. Well, you can see. I got the one with the video, Yeah. My goodness, Danielle. Why Can't It Be by Rannie Raymundo. I don't know what happened to Danielle. Maybe. Yeah. You can sing it live.
That's the only place I know you could be mine, and I don't only till we know I can't. Why can't we be two us? Why can't we belong? You came along at the wrong place, the wrong time. Oh, was it me?
And that voice. Woo!
I wonder where she gets those videos. I haven't seen that video myself. That
That was
video,
wonderful.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
that was about a week or a few weeks before the start of the pandemic.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was the last a big concert before the pandemic. I
Did you
remember
write
that.
that song, Rani?
Apo.
Nice, beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. There's a
Strong.
question from Irving.
Oh yeah.
If I am related to the actress Ina Raymundo. Well, my grandfather said if it's R-A-Y, chances are we are related kasi may Raymundo na R-E-Y. And then the father of Ina is June Raymundo. He's a guitarist from a well-known band. So I got to meet Ina's father, and I said, "Hey, Primo, we're cousins, right?" And he said, "Where are you from?" And then we talked, and we are distant relatives. Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah. So I'll remember that if it's R A
If it's
Y,
R-A,
it's related to you, most likely.
That's what the old man said, Kuya
Uh-huh.
Bert. I
Oh,
gotta
ang
believe him.
galing. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. At least the program goes on
Yes,
with
it is.
Oh
Vicky
yeah,
and
and
you.
whatever
Yeah,
happens, I can also play from here. So,
yeah.
Wonderful. Because you
well,
see, Miles, I
I do
don't
have,
think.
yeah, Kuya Bert and Vicky. I do have my own show, and
Oh,
it's
good.
on every day,
Oh.
365 days of the year,
Mm-hmm.
no holidays. I'm on it, and the advocacy is for the new artists to be heard, and I only
Mm.
play original songs by new artists, no covers. It's got to be all original, and I have a team that listens to all the songs to make sure that there are no
Mga
bad
copyright.
words.
Mga
Mm-hmm.
Well,
copyright.
the copyright problem is a big problem now, Kuya Bert, na because of platforms like Spotify and the
I
rest.
know it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you promote a new artist if you can't play it? You know,
That's
I
right.
mean, for example, the name of the artist is
Mm-hmm.
Mr. XYZ. How are you gonna search for XYZ if you don't even know the name to begin with? And if shows like your show, my show, we play them, they attack us for copyright infringement. How can we even help these guys?
Mm-hmm.
Y- You'll be surprised because we have had shows wherein it had to be canceled
Yeah, they take
or
it down.
not played because of copyright thing. We played one song that we know that everybody was playing before, and all of a sudden
Right.
now they say it's copyrighted. Oh wow!
Oh,
But you're
there's
right.
but there's a problem kasi Kuya Bert and Vicky. It's robotics, it's an
Mm-hmm.
algorithm, and actually, I'm not gonna I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's greed. It's the greed
It
of
is. It
those big
is.
conglomerates.
You know,
One example is I wrote a song for my mother on Mother's Day. Okay, so it's original. I wrote it. I arranged it, and
Mm-hmm.
then I got a message from two major label claiming the song. I mean, how could
Oh
that
my.
be? How could that be? I
how did
wrote
that
this for my
happen?
mother. I'm not even going to release it. I'm just posting it on Facebook for my mom. And I got, attacked
Wow,
for copyright.
Wow.
And, you know, it's
that's
weird.
amazing.
It's a flaw in the system.
Yep, definitely. But you know what, Ronnie? I might just say now that it's not just for the songs, but also, for this pandemic thing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all the vaccines that's happening out there right now. It's more for, I think it's more corporate greed than anything else. What's
Eh,
happening?
Of
You know?
absolutely. I agree with you. Parang
So,
it's an opportunity for them, right? No?
oh gosh, yes, it's just amazing. I
Yeah.
don't know how Miles is uh, responding to all of this. Miles, are you? Oh my gosh, he's back.
She goes
Yeah.
again.
So what I was
That's
going to say, you know what? We had, Randy.
Apa.
Normally, we would have in our program, we have a list of what we're gonna be talking about.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just concerned that Miles could not do it for this show, which I was not ready, as I said, and Vicky, as a neophyte, does not have all the information. But so I was gonna ask you,
Apa.
what I would like to do is dispense about all of those birthday greetings and
Mm. Oh, I think we lost Kuya Bert too.
Oh man.
It's just me and you. But I want to ask you something.
Sure.
You're very gifted and talented. Besides just music, I've seen that you are into sculpting and with clay. So
That's
tell us
right.
a little.
That's right.
Tell me about how you got into that, and just tell me a little bit more why you got into sculpting.
Well, I was a intuitive child. I like to tinker with things, and Um, I fell in love with sculpting because I like shapes, and
Mm-hmm.
with my hands, the control. I can make the arm longer. I can make
Mm-hmm.
the cheeks sexier. I just love that. And again, my parents supported me. They got me clay, and I've been doing it for years. I've done a couple of exhibits,
Oh
and
wow. Okay.
right now I'm doing a commission work for. I'm not going to mention the family. It's
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
well-known family. I'm making a
Mm-hmm.
chess set.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
but what I like about this chess set, they gave me the. It's although it's commissioned, they gave me the artistic freedom, and they wanted something Filipino. So the chess sets, the pieces are Ifugao people.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
And the chess board is
Mm-hmm.
undulated
Mm-hmm.
because it looks like the Banawe rice terraces, but it's really
Oh, that
playable.
is so cool.
I got
Wow.
I got one piece here. It so happened I was working on the king,
Oh,
so
wow.
that's
Look at that, everyone.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I enjoy that, and I think art is like sports.
it is.
You do cross training. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you make music and then you do a little visual art. It kind of wakes up some muscle in your head. I just love mixing that. Irving Mendoza, are there a lot of Pinoy pop artists now in the Philippines, like
Mm-hmm.
K-pop? They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What is missing are venues to play them. You know,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
because talents they're everywhere. The problem is really is with the industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a horse with tapaoho.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, okay, it's just about business. It's about business. Um, they will only promote, who's in their stable. And that's why I created my program so I can have a venue for those who can't be heard. And it's every night, if I may plug, it's every night. It's live on Facebook and YouTube. Just search for Madhouse Radio. I'm there 24
Madhouse.
Madhouse Radio.
365 days of the year. I'm going to my fourth year. We just had our anniversary. It's every night. And I get to feature all these artists. I just make sure, oy, walang bad words, walang bad.
Right.
I don't care if it's really good, but if there's bad words, I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
play it.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
great.
So
That's
what is
great.
this Madhouse Radio?
Yes, that's what it is. It's really an advocacy. I also have my own record label. It's the Madhouse label, and we're very, very proud
Mm-hmm.
because we are the only recording label in the world
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't ask for the copyright of the songs. We give it to the artist 100%.
So what time is this?
Uh, Philippine time, it's 8 p.m. every night, 8 to 10.
Okay, I'll try to
Yes,
check that
yes.
out.
While you're at it, Kuya
8
Bert, and
p.m. What is that time here?
subscribe to our YouTube channel as
Is
well.
that for 1 hour?
Is that
It's
also
2 hours.
Madhouse? Is that also
Yeah.
Madhouse? Okay.
Oh, and YouTube, it's official Madhouse Radio.
Okay.
You will be amazed with the new artists. Some of them are, should be out there, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what we do. And we have different segments. There is a day we call it
Mm-hmm.
Brewing Monday. On Mondays, we play a list of songs that we never played. New artists coming in. There are challenges also.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, the theme for this challenge is a happy song. So they write a happy
Mm-hmm.
song. I had a challenge called Makabayan Challenge. So
Mm-hmm.
anything about Filipinos. You know,
Mm-hmm. That's
so
great. It's yeah. It's at least you're giving them a chance to shine.
oh yeah,
Especially right where there's no places where they can can sing and
that's
so
right.
that is I mean from your heart, just
Oh,
helping our other kabayans out there to perform and share their talent and skills, and
yeah,
so
and Vicky, it's not just the talents here in the Philippines. No, we have Pinoys from Italy,
oh, okay.
from Israel, from all over the world, from Dubai. They send their songs. Yeah.
Good, good. So everyone, subscribe to the YouTube channel on official Madhouse dot radio. Is it Madhouse Radio?
Official
Right?
Madhouse Radio. That's
Yeah,
YouTube. And on Facebook, just search Madhouse Radio. You'll find it.
yeah. And if you're talented and gifted and would like to share your music, there you go. Right? Get
Yeah, but
connected with
the
Randy.
tagline is make sure malinis ito. I mean, no bad words, no cuss words. I'm not gonna play you.
Mhm.
Kasi naman, di
Okay.
ba, some of the songs now, parang
Oo nga eh. Yeah.
it's like a normal thing. Like a
Mhm.
7-year
Yeah.
old, you hear it from a 7-year old.
Mm-mm.
There's something
Mm-mm.
wrong. Oh,
Okay.
so that's 4 a.m. pala Seattle time. Oh, most of you guys are asleep.
Not I. Most of them probably.
Not
But
you.
yeah, no, I'm already up. I'm up and
Really?
ready to go. Yes. And I don't go home till late because I have to be out in the field and do other
Okay,
work.
so that's why I'm
Yeah.
a musician and you're working for the health.
Uh, yeah.
I got 4 a.m. You're up.
Yes.
I'm just about I'm just leaving my studio. Like last night,
So you-
this is incredibly early for me to be up at 5 a.m.
mm.
because I finish in my studio about 3:30, 4 a.m. So what I did last night, I never take pampatulog, sleep aid. I
Mhm.
don't take those things. But last night I have to sleep,
Mm.
so I can wake up at 4:30 and be ready for this show. This is
Mhm.
incredibly early. I will see the
Mhm.
sunrise for the very first time in years,
Wow, wow. But it's
thanks to
like
the
when we
show.
yeah, so when we, like when you're so inspired in doing your work, your mind is, it keeps going.
You,
It
you
doesn't
cannot
stop.
stop. You cannot
Yeah,
stop.
that's
It's
how
it's
I
the
am.
same for any
Yeah,
calling, even your work. Your
yes,
body
yes.
tells you, "Hey, Vicky, you gotta rest or take a rain check." But you want to go out there and do your stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I
I hear
know,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ate Miles put here, Vicky, can you please greet Bobby Abutin of Seattle, Washington, USA, for his birthday on February 25th, 20, February 26th. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Happy birthday,
So
Bobby.
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. So, uh, so can you play another music that you'd like
Sure,
to
sure. Uh,
share?
uh,
The
this song, um, 70% of the songs that I write are based on my experiences. You know, so that leaves me with 30%. And then 20% are based on experiences of people that I love or I know. And the 10% is whatever I see on the road.
mm-hmm,
And when I was entering the golden years, so
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna turn 50, how's it gonna be? But I wrote this when I was in my 40s. So I was thinking as a performer, uh, what is it gonna be like,
mm-hmm,
when you age? So I wrote a
mm-hmm,
song about aging.
mm-hmm,
Okay. I want to play this. It's called Pangarap, but it's not scary to be old if you
mm-hmm.
if you
Yes,
have found that person that you can grow old with. Yeah?
of course.
So I'm gonna play it now. It's called Pangarap. Here it is.
Okay.
Okay, share. Nung ako ay bata pa, pangarap ko pag ako'y tumanda, Hang in there, hang in there.
Magagarang mga oto,
What is this?
malaking palasyo.
I played the wrong video. There's the one with the live. Hang in there. Oh man, see, this is what happens at 5
This is
a.m.
Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. This is Paul Pearson, host of Star
Oh,
Time.
Afternoon Delight.
When
I
I'm
love
not
that
explaining to my intern exactly what.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. I'm ready.
All right.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue radio host from the Clean Greens Living Live show. It's Queen Bree
and Robin T.
Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life on the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
All of us have struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic, and many of our communities have been particularly hard hit. Some things definitely need to change, but a few things should stay the same, like protecting your child from serious diseases you can prevent now. Preventable diseases like measles, mumps, and whooping cough. Is camp, childcare, or in-person school on your family's agenda? Give your child a healthy and safe summer and school year by making sure they're up to date on vaccinations and well child visits. You have the power to protect. Call your healthcare provider to find out what vaccinations your child is due for and make an appointment today. If you need help finding a provider, visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588. An interpretation is available.
This is Rainier Avenue Radio .world. At balik po tayo sa ating Fil-Am Radio with our co-host, si Vicky Navarro, and our special guest, si Rannie Raymundo. Okay, I guess I missed the last conversation. I'm glad that we went to a news break. So what's happening now, Vicky? Can hear you. I guess I still have.
You're muted, Vicky.
Okay, I think you're muted.
Ayan. Okay, I
There
got
you
it.
go.
Yeah. So Ronnie's gonna play his song, and then
Yes,
we'll go
I like to hear
first
more.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
So do I.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, and the name of the radio is Rainier Avenue.
Radio.world.
What's this Rainier Avenue?
Rainier Avenue.world.
Okay,
is
because
the
that
name.
is my real name. That was the name given to me by my grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was with my cousin. I was just 5 days ahead of my cousin, so we shared the room in the nursery. And my Lola comes in and says, "My two princes, okay, one who's Prince Edward. I'm gonna name you Edward. I'm gonna name you Rainier from Prince Rainier of Monaco." And if my Lola, just switched, I could have been an Edward,
Oh,
but I
okay.
ended up being the Rainier. Okay,
Oh,
this
I
song I
see.
think you're gonna love, Kuya Bert. It's when I was telling Vicky, when I was entering, you know, middle age, okay, when I was hitting 40, 45, as an entertainer, you can't help but think, what is it gonna like when I finally turn gold and become a senior citizen? What is life gonna be? Um, and then I said, you know what? I'm not afraid to. I'm not afraid to grow old. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I stopped coloring my hair. I have my salt and pepper. I have my silver, and I'm not afraid anymore. And then I realized that when you love what you do, and if you find that someone you can grow old with, it's not a problem. It's not scary. I wrote a song about it, and featured in this video are the best musicians in the country. They're all
Wow.
my friends, and this was done during the video was done during the pandemic. So they all shot their videos in their respective
Oh,
studios. It's all live musicians, and I hope you guys like this. It's called Pangarap. Please listen
Pangarap
to the
Dream.
words. Here it is. Nung ako ay bata pa, pangarap ko pag ako'y tumanda, magagara ang mga oto, malaking palasyo ang makapaglakbay sa buong mundo. Simple lang, diba? Ang pangarap ng isang bata. Ngayon ako ay tumatanda na, sumisimple na lang ng aking gusto, ang makapaglakad sa kanto kasama ng aking aso, ang magbasa ng diaryo, makinig na lang sa radyo. Kontento na ako, basta alam ko nariyan ka. Kahit na lumabo ang aking mga mata, kahit natin ako'y humina na, basta kasama kita. Di problema ang pagtanda, hanggang sa aking huling hininga, ikaw pa rin ang nais kong kasama.
Kahit natin ako'y minana, basta kasama kita. Di problema ang pagtanda hanggang sa aking huling hininga. Ikaw pa rin ang nais kong kasama. Wala nga akong malaking palasyo, maliit na bahay lang doon sa may kanto. Wala ni isang auto, pero maraming aso. Palibot-libot lang, yan ang mundo ko. Kumpento na ako, basta alam ko nabiyan ka. Di problemang pagtanda, handa na akong tumandaw. Gusto kong tumanda sa piling mo, aking sinulan. All right.
That's awesome. Let's just go over the.
All right, sure.
Yeah, let's go over who was watching our show today. Thank you so much, Irving Mendoza. Nai, I love you so much. Thank you for watching us today. Alam mo yun. I love you po, ma. And then Pressy, Auntie Pressy, thank you for watching. And then Irving Mendoza has a question for you, Rannie. How was your experience when you performed live on Mobile Wish 107.5 bus 5 years ago? I saw your video.
Well, I enjoy every performance. Doesn't matter where. But I do remember that I was in the studio and the bus was just outside. I wasn't scheduled to guest there, and I was on my way out in the parking area to get my car and go home. I just came from a taping, and they saw me and said, since you're here, do you mind to get on the bus? And I said, yeah, but I don't have my instrument with me. And then we have a guitar. Oh, okay, I'll use that. It was a borrowed guitar. Can I borrow your guitar? Okay, shoot, let's do it. It was a spur of the moment. I wasn't scheduled to get on the bus. They saw me there. They asked if I'd go up, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And Ate Miles was wondering if you can talk about one more time about your events that is coming up, and you can share, and then I'll go over my
events. Well, I think she was talking about your events, Vicky. Do you have any events?
Oh, my events. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there. I will. Daniel, can you show my events that has happened with the past and upcoming events? Daniel, can you show our community work?
I'd like to know.
Yeah. Danielle.
I'll be there tomorrow. It's a good event.
Okay, come on. Danielle,
give me good coffee. Yeah, I'll be there.
Just go ahead and start with the Auburn flyer, and then we can go from there. Yeah. So this is right now, Rannie, it snowed last night, so our weather here is very, very cold. So if anyone needs a warming center to heat up, please go to Auburn Warming Center, 2806 Auburn Way North. This is provided from the city of Auburn. So if you're cold and you need a place to stay warm, head to the Auburn Warming Center. Okay, Daniel, can you show me some other information that we have on there? We also have the consulate outreach mission in Washington State that is happening. So if you need a passport, dual citizenship that is happening here between March 26th and the 30th. So if you're interested, please go to psgsanfrancisco.org and sign up. So those are the two events that are happening during that is coming up. And then we also have other information with the work that I have been doing in the community, the food distribution. We have one coming up tomorrow at the Auburn YMCA. So if you are on Thursday, this Thursday, I'm with Lend a Hand Community Outreach. I'm the vice president there doing community outreach work. So we do food distribution agency we serve across the state. So this Thursday, we'll be in King County at the Auburn Valley YMCA, 1620 Primitive Road Southwest, Auburn, Washington, 98001. And so we have other pictures of our previous events. Danielle, can you just show? So this is, I also serve the community with food delivery to, I go around serving the community with food and resources. So yes, so I go door to door also with we have to also think people don't drive, and so, as being part of Lend a Hand Community Outreach, we want to be able to connect with community and also serve them, during the times of need. So yes, so this is my car full of groceries. Oh. So I head and go around. And last week I fed about 9 to 10 families as I go around. Thank you, Danielle. Do we have
we
more?
need you here. Why don't you bring that here?
Yeah. So I go around. So are feeding the families. Auntie Pressy, hello. Thank you for watching. So so that's what I do on weekends. I serve the community also on weekends. So
that's great.
Yeah. Any more pictures that you have, Danielle? So this is in Bremerton. In Bremerton, we served about 885 individuals who came, and we provided food boxes and that supplies with, produce, dairy, everything that, and, this is the team in Bremerton, and that's from my place. It's about an hour away. Yeah. So we drive.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a very good job.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for your spirit of volunteerism.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you have to get up at 4 a.m.
Yes. Wow. Because I have to serve the community, and and some of these places that I go to, it's not like a 10-15 minute drive, but we want to serve the underserved, right? We want to go to areas where we're not connected with, right? So and that's part of the volunteers who are working really hard. And thank you so much for all the volunteers who has been supporting Lend a Hand Community Outreach.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody can hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No,
okay, good.
Thank you, Danielle, for sharing.
Those were good pictures of what you do, okay?
Yeah.
And I personally, I really appreciate that. You know,
we do this as a whole.
Rannie's in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been, he would be able to help us. But anyway,
then I probably won't get no sleep.
Our time is getting close, and normally at this time, our Daniel would play the closing song. But because Rannie has been providing all of these songs, so we will start your closing song, Rannie, and then as a background first, while I do the closing prayer, and then after that we will full volume your closing song. So we got about 6-7 minutes, which is just perfect because it ends up, of course, with the final news break. So at this time, I just want to say it's too bad Miles could not join us. Oh my God. I'm glad I was able to sit here, and in spite of my not very good voice, and I would like to say thank you very much, Vicky, and thank you very much, Rannie.
Oh, salamat po. Salamat po.
Salamat, because you are truly talented. Can you imagine that? You were able to sing your songs that was supposed to be in the playlist right from your studio, which helped us with Miles not being in the show.
Well, am I hired? Kuya Bert,
So
am
with
I
that,
hired?
let's just say my very short prayer, and then we'll sing your song.
Sure.
Okay? Panginoon, nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat ng mga biyaya, buhay at lakas na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin ngayon sa araw na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen. So with that, our closing song by Rannie Raymundo.
Kuya Bert, it was a pleasure meeting you. And Vicky, God bless you in everything that you do and everything that is yours. And continue to do what you're doing. Because what you do inspire people to do the same thing. So, and there's it snowballs.
That's
So I
true.
hope
Well
everybody
said.
gets into the spirit. And I want to thank Miles for inviting me here. It's wonderful to all the Pinoys out there. I know you're far away, from home, and you miss home. But one day we will all be together, somehow. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
that's
Irving,
true.
yes, thank you for all your questions. I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer all of them, but God willing, I will be there in Seattle and I'll look for you. Okay,
Never
let's
can
have good
tell.
coffee. Okay, diba? So, okay, thank you, Miles. Thank you. It was fun. God bless all of us, and I'm gonna leave you with this song. It's called "Glory Days." Good night, goodbye, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are out in the world. If you have time, please do check out Madhouse Radio. I feature all the new Pinoy artists. Okay, here it's Glory Days. Bye, everybody.
I remember that summer's day like it was only yesterday, when life was cool and easy. How I miss yesterday. Worn out sneakers and faded jeans. Now all I see are faded scenes of a little boy and his wooden toy. Oh, a smile was filled with joy. I wanna go back to the glory days. I wanna go back. I need to go back to those glory days. Tin can phones and pickup stones, I can still feel it in my bones. The innocence of my youth, nothing rough, all was smooth. Mother's touch and father's belt, I can recall how they both felt. Lesson learned and lesson earned, they would never go unreturned. I wanna go back to those glory days. I wanna go back. I need to go back to those glory days. Now when I look in the mirror, all I can see is a weary version of what used to be. But behind the lights and silver grace There's a little boy living the glory days. Ooh, I wanna go back to the glory days. Ooh, I have to go back to the glory days. Ooh, I wanna go back. I need to go back to the glory days.